Hi, everyone. This is Matthew Glick, the founder and CEO of Gipper, and I'm so excited to welcome you to our product launch event. Today, we are unveiling brand new updates to Gipper across a number of features that are going to make your life so much easier and better when it comes to creating content, social media, digital marketing, and communication. But before we get into that, I want to talk a little bit about our last update. You may remember a few months ago, we hosted a product launch event all about how we were taking Gipper beyond fast, beyond easy, and beyond social. As a recap, we introduced Auto Brand, which instantly applies your official logo and colors to any template. This feature has cut down editing by 90%, enabling users to create stunning on-brand graphics in just seconds. If over the past few months you haven't gotten a chance to utilize Auto Brand, definitely get into Gipper, start to use it. In one click, you can transform the branding of any template. Huge time saver, and makes your life so much easier. We also made major user experience improvements to Gipper to create an experience when it comes to creating content that is both easier and faster. So if you haven't been in Gipper over the last few months, you may not have seen these. If you have, you've likely experienced the benefits of all of these updates. And then, of course, last but not least, newsletters. The easiest way to create digital newsletters, announcements, and updates that your community won't just love, they will thank you for. When we last spoke, we had opened up newsletters to a beta period, and since then, we've made Gipper newsletters public for all Gipper users. This functionality available across all plans within Gipper. The feedback from Gipper newsletters has been nothing but tremendously positive. And I want to take a moment just to hear from some of our customers about the impact that these updates have made.
Newsletters to me are a complete game changer.
Super simple, super quick.
Gipper newsletter has changed the game for our school district.
Community involvement is even bigger.
Really utilize the newsletters to get our information out.
Our weekly updates,
Community updates.
Game day information.
a lot of our community members are not on social media, so we have that link that we could send out through email.
They have been very well received by our community. They're fantastic.
We also use it specifically for recognition of our athletes.
Highlight a ton of our state champions.
Amazing achievements of our student athletes.
I've got so many compliments from other coaches, people in the community, parents, that we look so much more put together.
Plug and play.
Love them because they're easy to use.
And it looks like a professional product that's being sent out.
We use it now as a landing page for our head coaches and assistant coaches to find all the information that they'll need throughout the school year.
For my communications to officials.
To create a digital college board, essentially showcasing all of our student athletes who have gone to play on the next level.
I love Gipper newsletters.
They are fantastic. They're a game changer.
We love everything about it.
The good news, we are not slowing down. We have a series of updates today that is talking about how Gipper is going all in. All in on content, all in on easy, all in on sharing, and all in one. So let's start with the biggest update of the day, which is the introduction of the Content Planner. Content Planner is your home for creating and viewing your social media posts. Historically on Gipper, we have been very graphics focused. You select a template and then you share it to social media. But a strong social media presence doesn't solely rely on graphics. Great content comes in different forms. You may have an awesome video or photos that you want to get out and share with your community across your channels. Now, you can do all of that within Gipper. You can create any type of post and share or schedule it across your channels. And that includes on mobile. So if you're on the sidelines and you snap a great photo, you can easily share it to all of your channels in a matter of clicks via the Gipper app. fully updated with Content Planner. Plus, you can now easily keep track of your scheduled posts in one easy to understand view. With the release of Content Planner, we are truly providing you an all-in-one solution when it comes to your social media needs. No longer do you have to go into different platforms to handle your social media presence and strategy. If you're looking for a tool to create graphics, we offer the #1 tool in the market. If you're looking for a way to collect photos and videos from your community to then put out on social media, you can utilize Gipper's content requests. And if you're looking to be able to create and manage all of your posts when it comes to your social media channels, whether that's sharing a graphic, a photo, a video, a text-based post, or some combination of all of these, you can now do that within Gipper because of this Content Planner update. And so again, all of your needs when it comes to social media, design, post creation and publishing, media management and collection, all of that is now possible within one roof under the Gipper umbrella. And again, all of that available both from the web and from our mobile app, which is especially useful if you're in the hallways or on the sidelines of a game and you're looking to be able to create and share content quickly and easily on the go. So excited to get Content Planner into your hands. So log into Gipper today and please start taking advantage. But as we talked about in our last update, we are taking Gipper beyond social. So while we've expanded what you can do in Gipper when it comes to your social media needs, we've also built on top of Gipper newsletters to ensure that you have ways to create content outside of social media and across all of your different digital channels. I'm going to hand it over now to our head of product, Ryan, to talk more about the updates to newsletters so you can hear it firsthand.
Thanks, Matt. Since launching newsletters back in May, we've already seen thousands of newsletters being published. It's been so exciting to see programs across the country use newsletters to share stories and engage their community. Now, newsletters are just such a great way to create things like weekly updates, to keep your fans informed with schedules, game results, and other great stories. They can be used as visitor guides to give visiting opponents all the information they need when traveling to your school. They could be used to engage coaches and staff by sharing important reminders, schedule changes, and to highlight great staff stories. And they can even be used as press releases to share important news and announcements with the entire community. Now, the use cases for newsletters are really endless, and we're so excited to see how you use newsletters next. But to help you on that journey, we're excited to announce 2 great updates that are really going to save you time as you create newsletters. With the first update, it's now easier than ever to add your saved designs directly into a newsletter. While editing your newsletter, when you select an image or a layout block, you now will see the option to select a graphic from your saved designs. When you select this option, it'll let you browse your saved designs where you can easily pull in any graphic to make your newsletter even more engaging. With the second update, we've added the ability to share your newsletter directly on social media. After you finish creating a newsletter, you can now publish it directly to any of your connected social media accounts. We'll automatically draft you a post that includes the link to your newsletter. You can then customize the caption, add photos or video, and really make it your own. These changes are really designed to save you time, and we're so excited to see how you use newsletters to create amazing content for your community moving forward.
Thank you, Ryan, for all the details on the updates to newsletters. And with that, we are bringing a conclusion to the launch event in terms of the presentation on our end. A quick recap. Today, we have introduced the Content Planner. This is a brand new update that includes the ability to create and share any type of post within Gipper, so you're not limited to graphics anymore. If you have a great text-based post you want to get out to X, or a photo or a series of photos you want to share to Facebook and Instagram and X, or videos or some combination of those different types of media, you are not limited. You can now do that all within the Gipper platform from the web or from the mobile app. And Ryan just talked about it, all the updates to newsletters. The big theme is more synergy between the Gipper graphics platform and newsletters. So if you have saved designs, you can drop those right into your newsletters. It's going to save you time, and it's going to make your newsletters look even better. And of course, publishing, making it super easy for you to distribute your newsletter was a big priority for us. We know that you're sharing that through email, through messaging apps, putting it on your website, and social media is still a big place to share those URLs. And so we've made that even more seamless for you. So super excited about the updates. The even better news is that we are continuing to innovate. There's brand new functionality that is around the corner. So keep an eye out, emails, socials, future launch events, lots more coming to the Gipper platform. And please, if you're a Gipper customer, provide feedback, reach out to us, share on social media, tag us at GoGipper. We'd love to hear from you, and definitely we'd love to hear from you around these new updates. So please dive in and reach out to us, and we will continue to work with you to make sure that we're bringing the most important functionality, the most valuable functionality to Gipper and to you to use. And for those who are not yet utilizing Gipper, don't worry, you can get started right away. I'm sure the team has dropped links in the chat to create a free trial account, to book a demo. If not, go to Gipper.com and you can do both of those things there. But we really say the proof is in the pudding. Create a free trial account, try out the functionality, and we're confident that you're going to see the value. And of course, if you have any questions, we're going to be here to help. But with all that, let's jump into the Q&A. So again, thank you for being with us for the launch event, and excited to dive into some of your questions right now.
All right. Hello, everybody. Let's go through some of these questions. We pinned a few of them that we wanted to answer live as we go through, and answer some of them via chat as well. All right, let's start from the beginning. First question, can I allow 5 to 6 coaches on the trial? I guess there's a few of these questions that, let me actually, I'm going to go through and maybe start from a different direction here. All right, so first up, can you create and schedule posts with raw images or links without a Gipper graphic in this new content planner feature? So the answer is yes. Now what you're able to do is you can create posts with just text. You can create and share posts with images. So it's really flexible, depending on certain limitations with social media platforms themselves. For example, a video, you can post only one video, but you're able to post multiple images or graphics or photos. So you'll see that as you kind of play around and utilize the feature, will help kind of guide you and coach you along the way if you run into certain things that aren't supported by certain platforms. There was a question about, does Content Planner allow you to provide only access to certain users to post to social media accounts? And this person who asked the question said they have 14 online content managers who should only have access to certain social media accounts. So the way that works in our platform is, as an administrator of Gipper, you're able to create and set up workspace level social media accounts, which can then be delegated access via what we call teams. So that's the way that it's kind of configured to work. And then depending on that level of access that someone has, whether it's a workspace account or set up, when they get the content center, they'll see the social media accounts that they have access to, and they'll be able to post to those. Another question came in, where do you access the content planner from on mobile? So first up, you'll need to make sure you have downloaded the latest version of the mobile app, whether you're on iOS or Android. Once you have that latest version, there's a new tab at the bottom. So there used to be 3 tabs along the bottom. Now there's a 4th. That 4th tab is now called Planner. So you'll be able to access and see everything that we just showed you from that new tab. Then there's some questions about whether or not we have a free demo or temporary demo where these types of features can be used. So the answer is yes. You could sign up for a free trial, and anyone can do that. And when you sign up for a free trial, you'll have access to the full Premier plan. So you have access to everything that Gipper provides, and you'll be able to use that account on the mobile app as well if you wanted to test that side. Then let me kick it over to Matt, who will kind of take the next set of questions here.
Awesome. Hi, everyone. Thank you again for being part of our launch event. And thank you so much for all the questions. Obviously, lots of new functionality, so I want to make sure people are feeling comfortable. There was an awesome question about where can I go and view what other schools are doing to get ideas for our programs. We are trying to showcase more and more of great examples, especially of newsletters. And one place where you're going to be able to find some examples for sure is on our website. If you go to gipper.com/newsletters, you'll actually see that we have examples of templates that have been made by customers for common use cases that are likely applicable to you. And then also on YouTube, you can go to our YouTube channel, just search Gipper newsletters online, and you'll see we're doing more video content highlighting newsletter examples. And then the last place would really be on social media. So make sure you follow us on Instagram, on Twitter, on Facebook. We're putting out and recognizing examples. And we want to make sure that you're able to see what other programs are doing and how easy it is for you to do that yourself. So that's a big priority for us. There was a question also about, will there be a recording of this available to watch again? Absolutely. We will circulate that afterwards, but this is being recorded and will be distributed. And then are there tutorials available to learn newsletters? So a couple of things there. You can find a demo right now on YouTube for newsletters. If we could, for the Gipper team, could you drop that in the chat just so folks can see that? But you'll see that on our YouTube channel where we go through a demo. If you'd like something more expansive, you can absolutely, if you're a customer, reach out to our customer success team, and they can help you with a training session to make sure that you feel comfortable using newsletters. Again, it's super easy when you get into it, but we want to make sure you have support. And if you're not a Gipper customer, but you're thinking about it, you can absolutely book a demo. As Ryan mentioned in answer to a prior question, we have free trial options that are available. So you can start for free yourself right now. But you can also book a demo, and we can do a virtual demo where we walk you through how Gipper works generally in newsletters and graphics and content planner, really anything you'd like to see. So that's definitely available. There's some questions about future plans for newsletters, integrations, mailing lists. These are all things that we are collecting feedback on and thinking about. And as plans start to crystallize, we'll of course be reaching out and giving folks a heads up and likely involving some early newsletter users in that process. But for now, nothing to announce, but please keep providing feedback on what you'd like to see added. Because again, that's what really fuels our roadmap and the updates that we make for all of you. Is there a way to integrate emojis into the content planner? We love to use those on our posts to create engagement, but I can't use those through Gipper. We don't have a built-in emoji option yet, but that's something that we can look at. But the great thing, again, about the content planner is you can now create any type of post. So if you want to do just a text-based post and get that out to X, maybe you're live tweeting an event that's happening and you just want to get the content out quickly, you can do that. But we'll take the note on the emojis, for the future. And then which level? There's some questions about our pricing and plans, and also some more questions about the free trial. So I'll just repeat it again. The free trial option is available to all users. You can get started, all new users, you can get started right away from our website, and you can invite colleagues from your organization to also participate in that free trial. So if you want to have 5 or 6 coaches or staff members use the trial, then you absolutely have the ability to do so. In terms of our plans and understanding our pricing, you can go to gipper.com/pricing. We have 3 plans, a basic, pro, and premier, that give you different levels of access to features that you can utilize within your organization. So please take a look there. But content planner and newsletters, 2 things that we highlighted today, are available across all plans on Gipper. So no matter what plan you're on or looking to move forward with, you can absolutely take advantage of these features. And then the final thing that I want to point out is we have a major promo that we are just launching as of today that you can take advantage of, whether you're a new customer or an existing customer. For new customers, you can get up to 30% off our plans. And then for current customers, you can also get upgrade opportunities. You can also apply that promo to upgrades. So if you want to move up a plan or 2, you can absolutely take advantage of the promo. This is going to end at the end of next month. So it's for a limited time only. So please reach out if you're interested, whether, again, you're an existing customer looking to upgrade or a new customer looking to get started. This is a fantastic opportunity to save some money and be able to get started. Just a heads up, we cannot apply the promo retroactively. So this would all be for starting today and moving forward through the end of next month. Ryan, any other questions that I may have missed that you want to drop in answers to?
Nothing that I saw. Some of the things I think were already answered in the chat, but just another quick reminder. I think there were some questions about how Gipper content can be shared in other platforms, other messaging tools, or wherever content might be shared. And so whether it's newsletters via the published link, or whether it's graphics by downloading them, you can always share the Gipper content on any platform, as long as that platform supports images, video, or text, where you could just kind of copy out and kind of take all that information out of Gipper and then use it anywhere you want.
Yeah, I want to repeat that. We saw some of the messaging platform questions come in with newsletters, especially. This is so easy and so powerful. You can just copy that URL and distribute it anywhere. So you can drop it in messaging apps. You can drop it in text conversations. You can put it on your website, distribute it through emails. This is an opportunity for you to reach out to folks on the channels beyond social media where your stakeholders are living and engaging on a daily basis. And while social media is obviously a huge part of what we do, and we're a complete solution for your social media needs, we know that when you're creating content, you're looking to engage your entire community. And folks are living on social media, but they're also in and out of other platforms like email, the messaging apps. And we want to give you sort of the complete solution for reaching out to those folks. So definitely with newsletters, fantastic way to do that. You can even download a QR code right from the platform. So for folks that are working within schools, we've seen people in the spring, for example, do game day programs and actually print out the QR code and put it around campus for folks to engage with. So lots of opportunities when it comes to distributing your newsletters. And again, thank you for all the questions. This is awesome. Record turnout today in terms of the launch event. So you were all a part of history, and we appreciate you being here. Any other questions, please drop them in now. Otherwise, we will wrap the launch event in just a minute or so. But I want to make sure that if you do have questions, that we can answer them here. But of course, if something comes up after, you can always reach out to our team. If you're an existing customer, reach out to our customer success team. And if you're new, you can, or not yet on Gipper and thinking about it, you can go to our website. We have an opportunity there where you can reach out to our sales team. We want to be helpful. We want to answer your questions. That's a huge part of what we do, whether you're a customer or not. We're here to help.
Matt, looks like one new question just came in about newsletters related to desktop versus mobile. So with our newsletters, as you build them, we'll convert them for you. So they will be mobile responsive to begin with. So as you build them on desktop and you're kind of building and laying everything out, we'll automatically make sure that when it's viewed on a phone, that everything looks correct. So you don't have to worry about kind of designing two different newsletters. It's just one that works on all devices.
The big thing there for Tyler, who asked, and others who may be thinking about it, is you don't need to worry about it. It's done for you. And you can actually preview, if you like, the mobile versus the desktop version when you're within the newsletter experience. You can see that for yourself. But again, you don't have to worry about it. That's done automatically on your behalf. Awesome. I see another question that just came in. There's actually two questions. One from Ryan. Any possible way that applying workspace colors on app similar to the way on desktop? I think, Ryan, you're speaking about auto brand and being able to apply auto brand from mobile versus on desktop. So folks who were in the beginning portion of the video who saw auto brand, one click to apply your colors and logo to any template. That is currently only available through the browser version. So when you're on your computer and you're using Gipper, the mobile app, not yet available, but that is something that we are looking to introduce down the road, but not yet available. And then there was a question from Mike about, for the basic and pro options, are there options for adding more users? And yes, absolutely. Jenna just answered this in the chat, which is awesome. But for other folks, basic has up to 2 users, pro has up to 30 users, and premier unlimited users. There's lots of different things that you get within each of those plans as well. So definitely check out the options beyond just additional users. And Maria, thank you for the excitement about auto brand and also adding it to mobile. We appreciate that feedback. And again, folks, please reach out with your feedback. We want to hear it because, again, this is stuff that we take directly into our team and utilize to plan our roadmap and the updates that we're bringing to you. So you are a part of this process. So please don't be shy. Reach out, and we're here to help. And we have Randy, you just joined. A quick recap, 2 to 3 sentences. I can try to do it for you. Number 1 is Content Planner. You can now create and share any type of social media post on Gipper, photos, videos, text-based posts, and of course, graphics. So you have a complete social media management solution in Gipper. You don't need to utilize any other sorts of platforms to get content out. And then we've made big updates to newsletters in terms of the integrations of graphics into the platform. So you can select graphics and drop them in seamlessly. And you can also publish directly to social. Definitely, though, watch the recording. The 2 or 3 sentences can't do it justice. So we'll be circling that after, and you can catch up. Can we upload PDF documents such as schedules or documents that we create outside of Gipper? So you can't bring in a PDF into a newsletter, but any PDF should be easily exportable in a standard image file type, a PNG or a JPEG. And that can be dropped into your newsletters, absolutely. You can even drop that into a graphic, though we wouldn't recommend it. Likely if you're creating a PDF, it's more of like a longer form, detailed piece of information that is great to live within a newsletter. So if you convert it, you can then drop it right in as an image or even in a layout. So you have tons of flexibility. There's some questions about blank templates, and I love that folks are listening and they are dropping in lots more questions. So this is awesome. Blank template. So today on Gipper, from a graphic standpoint, you cannot create a template, from blank. If you'd like that, drop it in the chat. We'd love to hear from you. On newsletters, you can. So on newsletters, you can create completely from scratch in addition to utilizing templates. So again, newsletters you can create from scratch today. Graphics, you cannot, you cannot start from scratch. You can utilize templates, but you can customize obviously by adding elements, moving things around. But again, if you'd like to see that, drop it in the chat. We'd love to hear from you. All right. I'm going to hold on for, again, just a couple more minutes because lots more questions have been coming in late. So I'm going to keep rolling through these. There's a question here about having, I think it's about Facebook pages. So I currently have a group page on Facebook or Meta for athletics. Can this be used with Gipper, or do I need to create a new one? So first of all, Nancy, our customer success team can definitely help you, because sometimes the connections, especially with Meta, are tedious and can be frustrating. So our customer success team will in the chat be able to get in touch with you to help. But Ryan, could you talk a little bit about the Facebook Meta connection process and sort of the limitations?
Yeah, absolutely. So what oftentimes happens is and these were some recent changes that Meta made a little while ago, but essentially what needs to happen is you need to make sure that your Facebook or Instagram account has kind of converted or allowed access to a business profile. And it's that kind of configuration or that setting that's required in order for you to connect your account to Gipper or any other platform really that's doing something similar, where it's posting on behalf of you in those systems. And so it's that process that Matt was alluding to that can be tricky sometimes. And so we kind of do our best to try to help you, guide you through that through our product. But once again, because it can be tricky, it's something that we are always available to help you through to make sure that you're connected. And then, of course, once you're connected, you'll never have to deal with it again.
Awesome. And then there's a question about newsletters on the mobile app. So today, there's no way to create newsletters on the mobile app. So it is just for the desktop browser-based version. But again, these are things that we would love to hear from you, and we'll consider as we continue to build updates to newsletters. Awesome. Thank you for all the kind words in the chat as well. We appreciate it. And again, we do this to be able to help, and to hear the positive feedback is fantastic. So we really appreciate it. Is it possible? Are there any plans to make it so you can share the actual newsletter directly in an email as opposed to just having the link? So great question. There's a way today where you can share the link via email in Gipper, but I'm assuming that's not what you're talking about in your question. So just to make it clear for folks, when you create a newsletter today, there is an option in Gipper, and you can see the little like mail icon where we'll open up your email, whatever you're using, and allow you to distribute that link easily to whoever you'd like. So we have, for example, high school athletic directors who have a list in their email of parents and student athletes and staff members that they reach out to, and they'll send their monthly newsletter just through Gmail and include the link. And that's made a seamless process using Gipper. But if you're talking about email marketing, where you can actually send the newsletter in the body of an email, that is not available on Gipper today, but that is something that we're looking into for the future, although there's no timeline for when that will be available. So Josh, we appreciate you asking. If other folks are wondering the same thing, please let us know, and we can continue to collect that feedback as we move forward. Awesome. Is there any way to share templates with users outside of your school? For example, sharing with another AD who also uses Gipper would be helpful with conference recognition. Tim, I'd love if you could expand a little bit about the conference recognition in the chat, just to make sure I can fully understand that. Super interesting. But the answer, unfortunately, is no, not today. There's no way, unless you are sharing with someone within your workspace. So you can share templates within your workspace, but obviously your question is saying users outside of your school. So that's not possible in Gipper today. But I'd love to hear more about what exactly you're talking about from a conference recognition standpoint. And again, we can take that to our product team and think through it a bit more. Got it. Awesome. Okay, folks. I think that is it in terms of all the questions. So I want to again say a big thank you for all of the engagement, all of the great questions, all of the kind words. We're so excited about these updates, and we have a lot more in store. So please continue to reach out with feedback, continue to watch our socials, check your emails, and look out for lots more to come. And I want to say a final massive thank you to the Gipper team. It is just Ryan and myself, obviously, up here today, but there is a whole big crew of Gipper folks that put their hearts into everything we do and aren't able to always get the recognition. So I want to say a big thank you to the team. And again, so excited about what we can all do together moving forward. Thanks so much, folks. Really appreciate it. We're going to wrap up right now. Have a great rest of your afternoon, and we'll see you soon. Thanks so much, everyone.